Okay, good morning and welcome to our new notes, and that is our first part of solving systems by substitution. Um, so today we are going to talk about when you have an ordered pair and you do not have a graph, you don't have anything else, but you have an ordered pair as a suggestion, and then you have a system how to tell if that ordered pair is a solution, meaning it's where the two lines cross in some location. Okay, so on this side we have our notes. We have three examples to go through. So the first one says, is 1, 2 a solution of the system? And the system that they've given us here is negative 7x minus 6y equal negative 5, along with negative 5x minus 7y equal negative 28. Okay, so when we do a question like this and they give a suggested solution, we have to remember that in the ordered pair, this first number is x and the second number is y. So what we can do is we can substitute 1 in for x and 2 in for y in each equation and see if it works. So we'll start with the top equation. So the top equation is negative 7x. So instead of x, we're going to substitute 1. So negative 7 times 1 minus 6, and then we're going to times that by the y value, so times 2, equal negative 5. So this is the first one. Now, when you do this, you have to remember your order of operations. You cannot just go across and do it. So order of operations means our PEMDAS. And so we have to do parentheses first, then exponents, then multiply and divide, then add and subtract. Okay, so let's do our multiplication here first. So negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. We're not going to subtract yet. We have to do the other multiplication. 6 times 2 is 12. Now we can bring down our minus sign and equal negative 5. Okay, so now we can subtract negative 7 minus 12 is going to give us negative 19. And if you're not sure, check in a calculator. And then equal negative 5. So right away, we get negative 19 on one side saying it's equal to negative 5. That does not work. Those are not equal. So since that does not work, the answer is no. 1 comma 2 is not a solution to the system. So remember, what that means is that if you were to graph these two lines here on a graph, they would not cross at 1 comma 2. All right, they might cross somewhere else, but that is not going to be the location that they cross at. Okay, number 2, let's try again so that we can get this down pat. All right, number 2 says, is 6, 0 a solution of this system? Okay, so again, our 6 is our x value because that's coming first, and our 0 is our y value because that's coming second. And when we substitute, we'll start with the first one. So negative x would be negative 6 minus 8 times now 0 equal negative 6 is the first one. Again, don't forget that we need to do our multiplication first. So 8 times 0 is actually 0. Now I can bring down everything else. Negative 6 minus 0 equal negative 6. And my marker's running out, so I will get a new one. Excuse me. Okay, so negative 6 times 0 is indeed negative 6. And so in the end, we get negative 6 equals negative 6. Okay, great. The top one works. But we also have to check the bottom one. So this one's good. So far, we're a yes. But if they have to work in both equations, not just one. So we will try the next one. So the next one says negative 2 times now 6, because that's our x value, plus y, so plus 0, equal negative 12. All right, again, you want to multiply first, so you have negative 2 times 6 is negative 12, plus 0 equal negative 12. Now we can add that. We end up with negative 12 equal negative 12. So both of the equations for the system work for that ordered pair. So this time our answer is yes. 6, 0 is a solution to the system. So these two lines do in fact cross at 6, 0 on the graph. Okay, one last one, just to make sure we've got this. All right, so this one says, is 4, 2 a solution to the system at the left? Okay, so let's do this one more time. So 4 is our x value, y is a 2. And so let's substitute. This one looks a little bit different. It starts with y. So we're going to start with 2 equal 1 minus, and now we have a fraction in this as well, 1/4 times our x value of 4. Still have to use order of operations, so we have to do the multiplication first. So 1/4 times 4 is going to give me 1. Now you can either do that in a calculator or realize that this is really 4 over 1, and 1 times 4 is 4, 4 times 1 is 4, and we would get 4 over 4, which is 1. Okay, bring down the rest. 1, 2. All right, so I brought all that down. Now we need to subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. Oh, we have 2 left over here. 2 does not, in fact, equal 0, so we don't even have to check the other one. The answer is no. 4, 2 is not a solution. All right. So, that is the basics for our first part of substitution. And we only can use this when we have an ordered pair as a suggestion. If we do not have an ordered pair as a suggestion, we will substitute in a different way, which we'll learn in the next lesson. All right, the homework for today is on the back of this sheet if you are in my class. So take a look at the back. It is exactly what we just went over. Each ordered pair is a suggested ordered pair. You have to tell whether or not each one is in fact a solution or is not a solution, and you have to show your work for full credit. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure you email me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.